Hello everybody, it's Mrs. Toy again. We're going to go ahead and draw a fairy today. So you can do your paper either way, it's up to you. I want to do mine horizontally though, just so I can have a little bit larger wings coming off the side of our fairy. But again, I'm going to draw with Sharpie. If you want to start with pencil, that's great. That way if you make any mistakes, you can erase it. But I'm going to start with Sharpie so you guys can see it a little bit better. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to focus on the body of our fairy first. So I want to do the head. So I'm going to go ahead and draw half a circle, the bottom half of our circle. And then we can add in, we're going to start going down. So I'm going to go ahead and do the collar of our fairy, and she's going to have like a little kind of not spiky collar, but just these little, can look like ruffles or something. And then we're going to go ahead, she's going to have a dress on, so I want to come up from the bottom of this little ruffle and I'm going to kind of fan out and do the same thing on that side. And then I want to mirror this design down here at the bottom, so I'm going to do these kind of zigzag lines coming down from the bottom. So if I want, maybe I'm going to start in the middle. So that's my middle one, and then I'm going to squeeze two more in there. Okay, or if you just want to zigzag across, that's fine too. Then I'm going to just extend these lines up a little bit to make it look like little pleats in the dress, or where the fabric is kind of waving. Then I'm going to add our little fairy legs here at the bottom, and they're going to be together. So I'm going to add one oval and another oval, and then we can make her look like she's wearing little shoes. And I'm going to go ahead and make them just black here with my Sharpie. So I just colored in the tops of her toes and then did a little band across there. Then what I'm going to do is add her arms. So two more ovals coming out from the side. And then I want her to be holding a wand. So I'm going to go ahead and add a line there. And I made it a little bit thicker. So instead of just one line, I did a second line next to that. And then you can make her wand top whatever shape you want. You could leave it just like that. You could make it a star, a heart, a square, a circle, a spiral, whatever you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and do a heart for mine. But any shape, whatever you want to do. Okay. So now we're going to come back up and finish up her face and her head. So I want to come across here and do her bangs or her hair. And again, we're going to kind of finish up with this zigzag design coming across here. So I'm just adding some zigzags coming across. Those are her bangs. And I can make this come out just a little bit farther if I want to. And then I'm going to curve around for the top of her head. So right now, she has a very short haircut. We'll add more hair coming down here in just a second. Okay. And then I want her to have like a little headband in or something. So I'm going to go ahead and add another curve inside of there. And then another curve on top of that. Okay. And then that could be colored in. I'm going to go ahead and just put kind of lines here so we can see the difference. But you could color that in a different color than her hair. Okay, but that way you can kind of tell the difference there since I'm just using a Sharpie. And I could decorate, maybe I want to put a little heart up here. I'll put it on, and I'll color that in since I already did the lines. But you could put a little, whatever shape you did there, you could match it there so you see it in multiple places. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and add her eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and do two large circle shapes. And I want to color those in, leaving a highlight. little white spot. Okay. And then, so she has, and you can leave her hair like this, or you can make it longer. I'm going to go ahead and make her hair longer, and you could go as long as you want. I'm going to make it stop right above her arm, though, so she has shorter hair. Not short, but it's not super long. Actually, that's okay. So I went to there, and again, I kind of did those little zigzags. You could have it curve if you want curvy hair, wavy hair. You could do straight and then straight across. It could be anything that you want. Again, whatever type of hair you want to do, you can do that there. You could put little buns on the top of her hair. So there's lots of ways you could do it. And now what I want to do is my wings, and we want them to be the same on both sides. We call that symmetrical. So if you ever have seen a butterfly, that's what we're kind of mirroring this off of. And a butterfly's wings are the same on both sides. That's called symmetrical. So I want to start with the top, and sometimes it does help, especially to do it with pencil first, so that way you can match them. So we'll see how I do here. So I'm going to go ahead and swoop up, and then down. And I'm going to go ahead and try to match that. So I'm coming to about right there. So sometimes I like to see where I have to get to. So I'm going to go ahead and come there. Okay, and then I'm going to swoop down below her arm. So that one's a little bit bigger, but that's okay. It should have come in a little bit, but that's okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and swoop this around. So we're going to go ahead and go like that. And then swoop this around. Oops. Like that. Okay. And you could curve these. You could add, let's go ahead, I'm going to add like these little kind of bubbles. There's all sorts of, you could do whatever shape that you want to do. Okay. And you could add more designs to, I'll just do 2. Or you could just leave them solid too, it's up to you. Okay, and again, you can do stripes and polka dots and anything you want, okay? Oh, I forgot a little mouth. Let's go ahead and put a smile on our fairy. And there she is. I can't wait to see what you guys make. I hope you have fun making your little fairy, and I hope you share it with me on Seesaw or Artsonia. Have fun, guys. Bye.